Hey, chosen ones, I got a special message for you today. Listen, if you know that you're a true chosen one, then you're going to watch this video until the end. Listen, right now I'm going to tell you something that you have been asking yourself for a long period of time. I'm sure you have been asking yourself, like, why am I always alone? Why don't people want to be my friends? Why is it hard for me to get into relationships? Why am I always alone? Every single day you're always alone. Like, listen, I'm going to tell you right now why you're always alone and what you need to do. Listen, chosen one, the reason why you're always alone is because God has set you apart from birth. The reason why you're always alone is because God has set you apart from birth. And what do I mean by that? Like, God doesn't want you to fit in. God doesn't want you to fit in with the crowd. Because you were born to lead the crowd. Like, you can never lead a crowd when you're always with the crowd. Right? Like, think about this for a second. You can never lead the crowd when you're always with the crowd. So guess what God did? Listen, like, when you're the chosen one thing that you need to understand is that you have a special calling in this world. Right? You were called for a reason. You have a special purpose in this world. Right? You were born to do something amazing and something great in this world. So guess what God did? God decided to set you apart from birth. Right? God decided to make you alone from birth. In order for you to fulfill this calling in your life. In order for you to fulfill this dream in your life. So it decided to set you apart. It decided to make you different from everyone else in this world. It decided to make you alone. So that you can lead the crowd. You can never lead the crowd when you're always with the crowd. Like, think about this for a second. You can never lead the crowd when you're always with the crowd. So guess what? God decided to make you different. And then it decided to set you apart from the crowd. Like, think about this. People will never listen to you when you're just like them. You can never inspire anyone when you're just like them. Right? Why will they listen to you when you're just like them? Like, God knew this all along. And then what did it do? It decided to set you apart. Because He knew that people wouldn't listen to you. People wouldn't pay attention to you when you're just like them. And then it decided to set you apart. It decided to make everything different about you. That's why you have no friends. That's why people don't understand you. Your family don't understand you. Your friend, the people that you used to call your friends, that's why they didn't understand you. Your teachers at school, that's why they didn't understand you. And maybe you're working at a job. That's why your boss didn't understand you. That's why your co-workers didn't understand you. Because God set you apart. God made you different. He made you different. He set you apart because there's something in your life that you need to fulfill. There's a certain calling in your life that you need to fulfill. There's a certain dream in your heart that you need to fulfill. And you're not going to fulfill that dream, that calling, when we're just like everyone else. That's why you're always alone. Because God wants your attention. God is talking to you. That's why you're seeing all the signs everywhere you go. That's why you're seeing repeating numbers everywhere you go. Because God is talking to you. God is with you at all times. You are the chosen one. God has set you apart from birth. Because there's something unique, something special that He has in store for you. Something that you need to fulfill. There's this special calling upon your life that you need to fulfill. And you're not going to fulfill this calling. You're not going to fulfill this dream when you're always around people all the time. That's why people don't understand you. Right? And that's why you're always alone most of the times. It's because God is working through you. God is working through you. That's why when you are the chosen one, you'll always win no matter what. You'll always win no matter what. Because God is working through you. God is showing you the way. God is making a way for you. We are always alone because you were called for a reason. You are always alone because God is working through you. You are always alone because God wants you to fulfill a certain calling in your life, a certain dream in your life. You are always alone because God wants you to inspire people in this world, and you can never inspire people when you're always around people all the time. I'm just being real. I'm just being honest with you right now. Listen, if you have found value from watching this video, please give this video a like, man. Comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you on the next video. Like I always say, believe that